everybody. Welcome to Nightcoop.
Welcome to Nightcoop.
The coop of the night.
The coop of the day.
The coop of the night.
The coop of the day.
It's Nightcoop.
It's Nightcoop.
And we're here to say...
Say,
we're here.
Oh, you're going Alice in Wonderland on us. You're going... Oh. How's everyone doing? Hope you're doing great. Sorry, it's been a moment.
That we haven't been on camera.
Yes.
But we're here now. We're here today. We're proud to be an American.
Or at least I know my...
No, I'm free.
I was going to say, at least I know my name.
No. I'm proud to be an American where I get to know my name.
I know my name when I'm in this country. I'll tell you what. I'm very happy to be here. Listen, people, we say it every single week that we're on it. We're
just going to have to, basically, when the episodes come out, they're going to be coming out. We're doing what we can.
We're doing what we can.
Due to the scheduling. Kelly's out of town a lot. We're not even going to apologize anymore. It's what it is. We're trying.
We're trying.
Sorry.
We're trying our best.
Yeah.
And
this is a highlight of our weeks, and it's a highlight of our days, and we want to be able to do it, and we want to be able to do it on time and everything like that. But
yeah,
life is,
Yeah, until we move to a studio that can really take care of a lot of the things that we ourselves have to do. Mm-hmm. We are a two-man band here.
That's right.
With all of our other responsibilities, and so we're trying. We love you guys. Thank you for sticking with us.
Yes.
No matter what.
It is so great to hear when we go places and people know about Nightcoop and talk to us about it. It means the world. And,
yeah.
And
shout
really
out
appreciate
to I had somebody come to the Comedy Vault.
Oh, really?
From Nightcoop, yeah. So hello. Thank you for coming. Yeah. I feel good. How are you feeling this week?
I'm good. I'm doing good. I really need to. I was talking to somebody about changing my hair up to doing chunky highlights, and my dear friend Nikki Bond looked at me and was like, "Do not. You are blonde, and you shall stay."
I just feel like you want something a little different with your look right now,
yeah,
and it's not
literally that I want to lose 20 pounds.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with the hair. I'm with you on that one.
It's got nothing to do with the hair, unfortunately.
But a quick 20 pounds is nothing.
I tell that to the freaking challah bread I bought home.
You're telling it to me. I already had a bite. No, 20 pounds, it's just, you know what it is? I was watching a video where 20 pounds, it's just consistency. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Did the same thing, change every single day. Like I'm doing this little sit-up workout thing. I'm just going to do it every day. It takes 20 minutes to do. Little things.
Yeah.
Definitely. I deleted Postmates off my phone.
Oh, yeah. I haven't been eating in.
Excuse me.
I haven't been
eating out.
And it's just not a good... It's a fucking waste. They're really getting us, guys. They're really getting us with those delivery services.
The delivery services are really so expensive.
They're so fucking rude.
I was in New York City, the Big Apple, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to order some Italian food. It's late. I'm exhausted. I just flew in. I don't know where I am. You know, that's the other thing. So I know I'm in the big city, but right. I'm like, who are all these people? And so I ordered Italian food.
Who are all these people?
Who are these people in New York City? I don't understand. Who are you people? $70 one person. $70 for my food in New York City. It was the worst fucking Italian food I've ever had in my life.
That's so annoying.
So I'm going to go ahead and make a general assumption that New York has the worst Italian food.
That's so silly.
You know what? It was my own fault. I ordered from a gluten-free Italian place.
Yeah, that's bad.
That is your fault. I should have just said, you know what, let the stomach hurt.
You're only in fucking New York how many times? You might as well just get the freaking... gluing ass shit.
I mean, I might as well, but I was like, I don't want to have an upset stomach for my big day tomorrow.
That's fair.
Little did we know that wouldn't have mattered.
Anyways.
All right. So, or this or that. I'm excited about it. Or this or that.
I am too.
I went silly with it. I went very silly.
This week we did modes of transportation.
Yes.
Would you like to start, Kelly?
Sure. A 2-person tandem bike or a 4-person tandem bike with that little roof on top of it. You know what I'm talking about?
4-person with the roof.
You think?
I love a roof.
I love a roof too. I also think it gives the idea of leisure to it. 2-person tandem bike, it's like
That's work.
We got to get somewhere. We got to get there fast. That's why there's 2 of us.
Yeah. If there's 4 of you, then it's kind of like, okay,
We're on the beach.
Grandpa in the back can slack off a little bit,
Yeah.
whatever. I can drink my wine slushy in the front.
Right.
And isn't it only one person who's guiding it?
I think one person has the
Yeah.
steering wheel, and then
I mean, it'd
everyone
be
else is the
wild if-
power behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas a 2-person tandem bike, I mean, if you're not pulling your weight, the other person's gonna know.
Yeah.
They're gonna know for sure.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
I
I go 4-person.
You go 4-person?
No, I don't. I go 2-person. I like to get somewhere and get it done.
Really?
Yeah, I think I go 2 people.
Interesting.
What do you do?
I go 4. I like the little roof.
Yeah. The roof is cute with the little scalloped edges.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, it's like you're in a little awning.
We've never done one, have we?
No, I just see them go by.
You know what I've seen?
Not actively. Like when I'm at the beach, I see them go by. I'm not
What
looking
I-
out my window and seeing everyone
What I
riding them.
do have no interest in is the birthday bar where you all bike at the same time.
Oh,
through the
like they
city.
do in Nashville.
That
and-
I
yeah.
don't care about at all, to
Yeah.
be honest with you. I think, why am I putting in the work while I drink? I don't
It's
really
too much
understand
drinking for the amount of biking. If you want to have one cocktail on the
Yeah.
4-person tandem bike, have a daiquiri. Okay. But if the thing is that you're pedaling as fast as you can while you're taking shots of tequila, I mean,
Yeah.
we're gonna end up on Skid Row, honey.
We're gonna, yeah, it's not
From
gonna be
Nashville.
good. From Nashville.
From Nashville, I end up on Skid Row. Row. Sorry, having a hard time talking, I guess.
I guess so.
You know when your tongue just gets in the way?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing there?
Wink.
No. All right, your first one?
Log flume or roller skates?
Log flume. Always. It's
I
not
agree.
in my control at that point. Roller skates, if I get hurt, it will be my fault.
Is flume the right word?
Flume, yeah, you're in a log.
You're
You're in a log.
At first I said log ride.
It's called log flume
Log
ride,
flume.
I believe. But
Yeah.
yeah, I would definitely pick the log. Now, you know what it is? It's either you have a lot of control or no control at all.
So it looks like it actually. Okay, so a log flume is a watertight flume constructed to transport lumber and logs. The flume itself is the track, if you will. That's the flume.
Right, but the
log
ride
ride
is not a log flume.
No, it is a flume. It's a log flume, but the
But you're
log
in the
is
log.
carved out. You're in the log.
So you're so you're not saying just riding the flume. You're saying you're in the log on the flume.
Yeah.
I pick that
Yeah, me too.
over roller skates.
Also, how fun is that?
That's exciting.
I didn't realize it was essentially to move the logs and this
didn't-
makes so much sense.
Yeah, I didn't know the
I
science
mean,
behind
how
it at
else
all.
would you
Do
move
it?
that type of lumber?
I don't know.
without like so interesting. The logging truck replaced the logging railroad and the flume after World War II. So the flume has been out,
But
for
the
a
ride
while.
has been in. Is there anything better than a log ride? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
It's
And what a ridiculous thing we created as a society. How about a ride?
Where's
you
the
s-
log?
What?
How about a ride where
Where
we're
we're
the
the
log?
log.
Guys,
Guys, it's the Industrial Revolution theme park.
that might honestly slap. There's so many good theme park ideas that they're just missing out on.
Kelly and I totally forgot to expose that we went to the fair.
We went
We
to,
went to the Kern County Fair.
which we had been advised multiple times to not get on the rides, and we did anyway. Had a few.
We had a few, and then at 9:45 we got unlimited ride tickets.
And by a few, I mean I just had 2.5 glasses of wine.
I
But
was just drinking my BLs, as in Bud Light.
we were chilling,
We were
but we were
chilling,
like,
but-
I think it's time to do the rides. Let me tell you, we were screaming like crazy. It was
Felt
so fun.
so good. Let me tell you, therapeutic.
Therapeutic. Now I understand there's this one girl that I know, she doesn't drink. She goes to theme parks instead. I get it now. I get it now.
It really is the thrill of it all. Also, one of the rides that we went on, about 30 minutes later, it did get stuck.
Yeah.
I actually don't know if I would have been that upset if it got stuck. I think I would have been like, they have to get us down.
They would get us down. Bruce did specifically ask me, next time, do not go on it. And I said, okay. Because I feel like it was scarier for them than it was for us. Some people don't like watching the people they love do terrifying things.
I mean,
the
fair is open for what? 10 days? 10 days.
I don't know. I looked
so
up
many rides. What are the odds?
Yeah, I looked up the accidents that happen at the fair. The fair is not common.
Many.
It's not many. It's been more at amusement parks.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe the tweakers that build everything have, a passion.
But they weren't tweakers.
I didn't think they were tweakers.
They weren't
either.
tweakers.
Everyone said they were.
Crackheads.
And then they weren't.
No,
they were just
Mexican.
Yeah. Allie tried to.
I thought that I could smooth talk my way into getting 4 of us on the Ferris wheel on 2 wristbands, and when I got to it, I was like, "Hi, so 2 of us have wristbands," and then I immediately realized he didn't speak English, and I lost. And
hard to flirt when you don't speak the language.
Yeah.
Oopsies.
Oops.
Okay.
I also probably, not to mention, I had face paint on my face and had a Bud Light in my hand. So he's probably like,
ma'am. Yeah. Okay. Sled. Mm-hmm. Like toboggan sled.
Okay.
Or inner tube.
Mm-hmm. Sled.
I go with sled too.
I go with sled.
I do like the velocity of which you can go out in a tube. I like coming down a hill on a tube. That's great.
I don't like getting turned around in the tube.
Yeah, the sled, I'm thinking, okay, the dogs are going to bring us. Scoot this way just a little bit. I'm thinking the dogs are going to carry us.
Yeah.
Whereas the inner tube, the other problem with the inner tube is there's so many other people on tubes. You're never the one person on the tube.
No.
You're the one person maybe on the sled.
I feel like tubes crash into each other more than sleds do.
Yeah. I like the wooden aspect of the sled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get me wrong, I do like tubing.
I love tubing.
I like tubing in the snow more than I like tubing in the water.
I like tubing.
I do not like a water tube. I do not like sitting in the river tubing.
I like a lazy river.
That's a good way to die.
Oh, no. I'm not drinking.
I don't understand.
I don't like combining drinking with water.
Me neither.
I don't like that at all. I'm not having fun.
I don't even like
stressed.
going on a boat and drinking.
Yeah, me neither.
Because the problem is...
I've seen the Murdoch murders.
Here's the problem, too, is that Kelly and I belong on land. Because after we have a few, we're buying the unlimited ride ticket, okay? We need to be secured.
Yeah, you can't just have me in the water. Like, no. It's not fun to me. I don't even like having a few on the beach and going in the water.
Me neither.
You go in the water and then I don't... because we don't know what's in the water.
You don't know what's in the water. And there's no regulation to the water.
No, it's the fucking ocean.
It's the ocean. There's no rules.
Or the river. Oh my God, how many stories do you have to hear about the fucking river?
How many times do you have to hear so-and-so with the current? They save it.
Well, also,
no fucking thank you.
We also did grow up in a town where some young boys were at the river, and one of them did the swing. Where they weren't even drunk.
It was like a rope.
It was like a rope
where you put your foot in the front of it and you jump and you fling yourself
into the river. Anyways, wrapped around his neck and it hung him in front of his friends.
Literally.
He
was 14 years old. Isn't this horrible?
This is horrific.
It was horrible.
Liam Baker, R.I.P., buddy.
R.I.P., man.
Yeah.
It was so horrible.
So anyways, when you're all having fun dicking around at the river...
No.
No.
I mean, Easton was a town of freak accidents, if it was
it really
anything
was.
at all.
It's a creepy little town.
That's what happens when you're known for the white lady. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Next one.
Lovely, safe little town until you have a freak accident.
It was only freak accidents that happened. Everything else was fine.
Yeah, no one's getting shot or anything. Go ahead.
Horseback
or
regular bicycle. Not an athletic bicycle. A regular bicycle.
Like a 50s bicycle?
Yes. With a fucking basket at the front.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the bike.
You're doing the work of the bike.
I'm doing the work of the bike. I feel like on the horse, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm going bike.
Yeah,
I don't ride animals.
No. I don't think the horse really wants it to happen.
It doesn't want it to happen. I feel the same way about elephants when people go to Thailand and get on the elephant. What are we doing?
Get off the elephant.
Get off the fucking
The
elephant.
elephant is not.
Get off.
The only animal that I understand hopping on the back of and traveling by is camel through the desert.
Yeah.
Because at that rate, I wouldn't want to walk either. The
wouldn't wanna
camel
walk.
doesn't.
It doesn't. It's a camel.
The camel.
Things are fine.
They have built-in seats.
Yeah. It makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah. But a
But
horse.
a horse, I don't get it. I don't need to ride a horse. I certainly don't need to ride. The elephant is the one that really gets me.
I think
why?
you get off the elephant.
Get off of him.
Literally a dinosaur that has somehow survived.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, let me sit on it. You fucking idiot.
Get
Like,
off.
why? I also have no interest in certain things like
Going to Thailand?
like feeding the elephant. Elephants and I are fine. We coexist in this world barely. They're dying.
I would throw an elephant a ball
I would throw an elephant a ball.
to see if it would catch it.
But I don't want
yeah.
an elephant to like take off my hat for me. Do you
No,
know what I
leave my
mean?
hat
Okay,
on.
Leave my hat on.
I don't need the
How dare
tricks.
you? Like, why are you playing jokes?
So
You're
because
an
it's got
elephant.
nothing else to do. It's got literally nothing
I know,
else
but
to
do
do.
it to somebody else. Don't make a fool out of me. Don't take off my hat.
The elephant doesn't care. Your ego means nothing to the elephant.
I also get so confused because how is the hat not wet once they pull it out of their mouth?
Because I think it's just air. They pick it up with their nostrils.
I know, but they put it in their mouth
I don't know.
and it comes out dry.
I don't know.
They just stick it in their mouth as a little bit for 2 seconds.
They're so weird.
They're so weird.
Why
I
do
don't
they
find
look like-
elephants cute, to be honest with you.
I think a baby elephant is cute,
Yeah,
but it's a baby.
but
so-
I don't think they're cute.
No, they're cool.
They're cool. They're insane looking. They're insane looking.
It's a dinosaur.
What the fuck is on the front of your face,
It's
man?
literally a dinosaur.
It's nuts.
Yeah. Okay. Dragon or mythical bird?
Dragon.
Yeah, a dragon.
Dragon. Dude.
Riding a dragon into the
A
night would
dragon?
be sick as hell.
Mythical bird.
What, a griffin? I don't need a griffin.
Okay.
I don't need a mythical bird. I feel like when we were at the Bakersfield Fair, Bruce and I went into a thing where the birds fly all over you.
Yeah.
And as much as I enjoyed it, it did run its course. I feel like a dragon is just more badass than a mythical bird at that point. What do you pick, dragon?
I go dragon.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Dragons are sick, dude. And real.
Um,
I'm sorry, if everything else is real, if an elephant's
Yeah.
real, you're going to tell me a dragon's not real? There's got to be somewhere.
on.
Somewhere
Have a little
one
fun with it.
exists. Come on.
all right. My last one. Subway. Riding the subway. Or transportation via when you're in gym class and you scoot on the little platform with 4 wheels.
Subway. Subway.
gross.
Nothing is more gross or disgusting in the subway than the amount of
Work.
work and dust that would collect on my hands when the handles wouldn't scoot me.
when
and
you're trying to scoot.
I'm too big for one of those now. I can't scoot
Are you?
on the,
When's the last time you tried to scoot?
probably when I was in like 5th grade.
I think I go the little scoot.
And I'll tell you what, secret's out. Gained a little bit since then. Okay, I don't think I could do the scoot. I don't
know if I can do the scoot either.
I would have to. I think I would have to do Subway. Subway is also fast. It is fast.
It is fast. It's faster than the scoot.
Scoot would take me years just to get to the Grove. It'd take me forever. And people would be like, "What are
is she
you
doing?"
doing?"
And you'd be like, "I'm scooting."
I'm scooting. This is my mode of transportation. Is this or the dragon? They're like, "What?" You're like, "Don't tell me nothing." All right. What do you? I have a what the cluck.
I have an egg on my face.
Would you like to go first?
Sure.
Go ahead.
My egg on my face is, you know, the times when it was you, when
Yeah.
somebody, when somebody goes,
day.
no.
Oh.
When somebody says to you, I know it wasn't you, but but
Couldn't have been you.
somebody,
Could have actually.
like, this happened the other day at work when I messed up an order. I blatantly messed it up. And the girl turned around because I'm a manager. You know, she's like, I know it wasn't you, but this. I'm like, girl,
Don't be so confident.
that is kind of you to say. I'm the only one who's been back here for a half hour.
Who else could it have been?
Who else could it have been? But I mean, we all have those moments where somebody gives us the benefit of the doubt and you're like, should I come clean? No.
Did you come clean?
No.
No, you don't. Leave them guessing and wondering. If they don't even have a trail of your scent, do not give in.
Don't give it away.
Don't give it away.
I wouldn't.
No, and then if she were to be like, hey, I found out that it was you, you'd be like, oh,
I wasn't even thinking. I just thought, oh, I'll redo it. I'll, whatever.
yeah. Or I didn't even hear you say it. No, because we already said it, that you already heard her say it.
This has happened so many times to me in my life, though.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think people assume, here's the thing. I am a smart person, but I do make mistakes, and I think people just assume that I'm perfect.
Well, yeah,
And,
I understand that pain. I do. I do. The thing that gets me is when people say something that I am exactly thinking, or they're like, I mean, I know you don't feel that way, and I'm like, but I do.
But I do feel that way.
Like, oh, like so and so, they don't think I'm funny, and they're like, but I know you don't think that way, and I'm like, no, I don't think you're funny either.
It is so uncomfortable when people try to make it seem as though you agree with them when you have never given any inclination that you do.
The worst is when someone clearly is annoyed with you or whatever, and you don't think of them ever. And you're like, I didn't know that you were stewing around
About this.
because I don't think of you at all. You know?
I do know.
That's a bummer. But I will actually, now that I think about it, most people do not assume that I was not the one to mess up. People assume that I could have done that.
People assume you mess up?
Yeah. Because
People don't assume I mess up.
Well, yeah, you're a manager. And you're good at, like, everything you do.
Thanks, Kel.
Yeah, anything you try out, you're pretty good at. Not me.
That's not true at all.
That's pretty true.
It's not true.
No, I just ignore that I'm bad at it, so everyone thinks I'm okay. But
Do you try?
depends on what it is. Depends on what it is.
Maybe that's the difference, Kelly.
I try to get through it.
I get very annoyed when I am not perfect at something.
I mean,
It doesn't matter what it is. If it is a task that I'm supposed to do, if I am not incredible at it, I think I look like a dumb fuck, which people don't see that. It's not as though they're like, she is a dumb fuck. Oh my God, she missed. I am the worst critic to myself. The worst. Anytime I mess up doing anything, I'm literally like, you are the scum on the bottom of someone's shoe.
what?
Yeah. I hate messing up.
I mean, I don't like it either, but not to that extent. If I
hate
mess
it.
up, I point fingers elsewhere.
Not me.
I go, wasn't me.
I take full, for the most part, unless like it's the type of scenario I was just describing, for the most part, I did it. Hello, it was me. I did it.
Stand-up is the only thing that I'm really that critical to myself on. Everything else, I'm a little, like, the passion just isn't really there, so.
I don't know if it's passion. I think it's
I think
it's unhealthy.
I think you're a bit of a perfectionist.
I am.
But I've been told that before, and
I mean, it's
not
also-
about you. No one told me that about you, but I've been told that before, and I think it's kind of gone away over time because I got tired.
Yeah.
And so now it's kind of Like, I'm more on the line of it is what it is.
I mean, I think that's partly why I use the medium that I do to do the artistic side of what I do, is because I am a perfectionist and I have to have it exactly how I want it to be for it to get put out there and for me to feel good about it.
You are in total control of what you put out, which is nice.
And we took this quiz. We took this quiz from Adobe, and I recommend people to take it because it really is interesting about your creative type. And I got the maker. That was mine. And it basically said that the way I create is that I find something that works and I find a method to my creativity and I do that. And I do it over and over, and there's a rhythm to it. And and it's only finished when it is finished, and it is only released when it is done, and it is done in the correct way, and it is put out there like that. And it's odd because I never looked at art that way. I always thought that art was supposed to be like freeing and you could be experimental and put it out there and things like that.
Not for you.
It's not how it works for me. It's not to say I'm not creative. It's not to say that I'm not innovative. But it was interesting to look at where I was like, I am a person who looks at the goal, envisions how to get it done, and just does it.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Well, you're also a Ravenclaw.
I am a Ravenclaw. Kelly is a Slytherin. And Kelly got the artist as hers, which was basically what? Did you read it?
Yeah, it was basically just your combination of imagination and passion, and you're the artist. That's your creative type.
Yeah.
It's like I'm the guy.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's it's very I think those things are very true to like also in my day-to-day with my job, like I am a get it done. That's my role.
Yeah. Well, I'm a little more fluid about everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also I feel like those things can change based on the environment that you're in. Like if I worked your job, who knows how I would have answered the question.
Yeah.
The questions that were in the thing.
Right.
Whereas I am allowed to look at things a little more loosely.
I don't know what it's like to not have a strict brain, if that makes sense. I really have no clue.
Yours is more strict than mine is.
Yeah. And I really, sometimes I am like, it sounds nice what you've got going on.
I mean, it can be. And then other times you're like, what am I doing? It's like,
yeah, I never like what am I doing?
Oh, I reach that point a lot in the day.
Really?
Yeah.
How interesting.
Yeah, where I'm just kind of like,
so this is interesting.
What I get out of the day is probably different than what you get out of the day.
You like to plan.
Yes.
Planning helps you. Planning makes you feel good.
I love it for like at a time, but sometimes I can't do it.
But I have never planned. Because I think when I wake up, this is going to sound so mean to myself, but I do think it is the truth. I think when I wake up, I am not joyful in any way that's like I am going to see where the day, like my brain doesn't do that. My brain just goes, you have this.
I'm a grump in the morning.
Like,
I'm a huge grump.
I don't know if you're the same. I don't wake up and go, what could the world have to offer today? I wake up and I go, do I have work? Okay, after work, what do I have to do? Like, that's what my brain does.
Yeah, I normally make a to-do list right away. That's kind of how it goes. But my to-do list, I can ignore things on it. Or I could be like, oh, that's an idea that I could do, that I could get done today. But if I don't get it done, well, what are you going to do? It's just a little more lazy.
No.
Not lazy, but just like
more wherever the day takes you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I have a what the clock.
Yes, go for it.
I don't understand why we don't get any good coupons. Have you noticed that? We don't get any coupons. It's all these fucking flyers that just show you the deals that you would have figured out when you got in the store. But
I really
it's no
don't-
actual coupon.
I don't know what the move is to get the coupons. I don't know.
I don't know either. I think you have
Do you
to
have
subscribe
to, order them
to
or
something.
subscribe?
That's got to be it, because I see so many people at the registers with coupons. I'm like, where the fuck did you get those?
I don't
Meanwhile,
know where they get
we
them.
got a Smart and Final thing on the fucking table, and I looked at it earlier. I go, this is horseshit.
I don't know where you get them.
I don't know. And I'm like, I'm not going to go to the store just for the deal. I want the physical coupon.
Right. I don't know where coupons come from or
I don't
how
know.
they exist.
And people who do couponing, I'm like, you're kind of gatekeeping the whole thing from everyone else, because you'll be like, oh, look, this is what I got with my coupons, but where the fuck
where
did
do
you
get
get the
your
coupon?
coupons? People who are
What the
outside
clock?
of LA and stuff, can you let us know where you get your coupons and how you do it?
This is not a game. This is not a drill.
I
Mama
feel
needs
like
to save money.
I would love to coupon. Holy shit.
Yeah, but then I'm also
What's so crazy is that I'm trying to get more into I want to get more into buying things for the home, having things.
like
like-
coupons.
Yeah, having coupons so that we have two extra toothpaste. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I think you reach a point. It's probably 30 where you reach a point where you're like, I need the things that I might run out of, because I don't want to run out and
I
then
don't
be
wanna
like,
keep
oh
buying
shoot.
them at Target at full price.
Me neither. We got to do a Costco run.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
what
maybe
the
we do.
situation
Maybe
is.
we do.
We got to do a Costco run. I love Costco, but
I love Costco too. I just have always been buying for one person or
well,
whatever.
and it's not only that, but it's
not cheap.
It's not cheap. You end
To
up
go.
getting a deal
Yeah.
eventually, but
It has to be worth it.
you got to go, okay, I'm about to drop $400
Yeah.
to get everything
it's
I need
going
for
to-
the next 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to be at that point.
Yeah. Now, some people go to Costco and get, when they're having a big party, they just get a bunch of,
Right.
chicken or whatever it is.
bunch of chicken.
But,
When you're having a big party,
I've had
and you
big
gotta get
chicken
your
parties personally. Okay. We've got beef?
Yeah.
What's yours?
I don't think it's fair to call anybody a hypocrite ever.
Ooh.
I don't think it's fair to do that. I have beef with it. I really do. You say shit 1 week and 2 weeks later, you have gathered more information and you might say something entirely different. And I think that's fine.
Yeah, you don't live until 25 anymore.
Yeah.
You can change your mind.
You can change your mind. I think calling somebody a hypocrite is so stupid.
You know what it is? It's hack.
It's hack.
It's hack.
I'm a hypocrite through
I'm a
and fucking
hypocrite.
through.
Sure.
I've said things 5 days ago. I said, I'm just not even going to talk to this person. And then, of course I talked to him.
You're a hypocrite. Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Now what?
Whatever. You
No.
just literally, you say something one day and then that's how you feel the rest of your life about it.
Yeah.
What?
I think that it's people that have literally nothing else going on, because if you have a normal day-to-day job, you're not paying attention to what other people are saying to that extent.
Right.
You don't care.
Right.
But these people are fucking bums. I already know who you're talking about. In the back of my head, I know who you're talking about. There was one person that did call us a hypocrite one time.
Really?
Yes.
I don't even remember.
Really?
No, I was just thinking about this.
Yeah, no, we got called hypocrites, but
Recently?
no, years ago. But I was like, we're not hypocrites because...
Can you tell me off camera?
It's the one person that we couldn't stand in college.
Oh.
Yeah.
She doesn't matter.
No, literally no. But my point is that when I remember when she tweeted about it, calling us a hypocrite, and I was like, how are we a hypocrite for changing our minds?
Yeah, you don't change your mind. You don't learn and grow.
Well, no, she couldn't change her mind because you ain't got a mind to change to begin
girl,
with.
you gotta have
Girl, you gotta have
that
that mind to change.
Stupid bitch. Ooh. What has it been, 10 years?
Look, I was talking to this about someone the other day, actually. You and I can hold a grudge like nobody's business.
Oh, like nobody's business.
That's Taurus.
Yeah.
in ya,
And I'll tell
right
you one
there.
thing. Who's a hypocrite now? You guys.
Yeah.
Because you guys can't hold grudges like we can.
Oh no,
If I don't like you, I don't like you till the end, honey.
That's what I'm saying. And people are like, oh, you come around on them. No, I won't.
No, I really won't.
I literally wanna.
There are 9 billion we're at? 8 billion?
I think it's 8 billion people.
There are 8 billion people on the planet. And you think that I'm going to just become friends with somebody that I hate when I have all these other people that I could talk to?
You're not meant to get along with everybody.
No, and it's fine to hate people. For the love of Christ.
I know.
It's fine to dislike people.
You have so much hate in your heart. Why don't you love...
I would say it's about 50-50.
Yeah, I got about 50-50. And I'll tell you what, the hatred keeps you alive.
It keeps you young.
Keeps you agile.
People think that it makes you look older. No, it doesn't. Let me tell you something.
But hatred is different from, like, you and I, we don't actively sit around and hate people. It's more of like I see you, get away from me.
I see you, get away from me. You cross me, you're done.
Yeah, that's it.
You want to
That's all
play
that
ball?
means. Let's play ball.
Let's play ball. All right.
And then we'll fucking see.
And then we'll see who's on top. But yeah, that's what I got beef with. People calling other people hypocrites. We're adults. Our minds change. Things that we care about one day, we might not care about the next, and that's fine. Who gives a shit? Go ahead, Cakes.
We've got beef. I've got beef with our food system, our food supply. I watched a documentary by myself the other night. No one else was home, which meant I finally got to watch my documentary in peace. I watched Poisoned, which is a documentary about the American food supply, which every politician will tell you that we have the best food supply in the world. And you're not going to believe this, Allie, but the politicians are lying. They are lying to me and to you and to all of you people. So get this. Okay, first of all, remember the Jack in the Box situation that happened in 1993?
Yes.
Okay,
the
get
E.
this.
coli.
Did you know that before this situation, you could have E. coli in your hamburger, and it was up to the consumer to grill it to a high enough degree to where the E. coli would come out of the meat? They're putting the responsibility on the consumer instead of on the businesses.
Kelly.
Now, a huge thing went through. They ended up making it to where you couldn't have E. coli in the beef, okay? But now the E. coli, number one source of E. coli is romaine lettuce and bags of lettuce. So those bags of lettuce that claim to be triple washed, suck my dick. No, they're not. They might be triple washed, but guess what? They're triple washed with cow shit. Did you know that? Do not buy any of those bags. Every single person that was interviewed on there, they were like, what's the one thing that you would not purchase for yourself? And they're like, mixed greens in a bag. Because what happens is
So what do they recommend?
that you buy the actual
Head of lettuce?
Because what happens is that all of those leaves, you go, oh, they must all be from 2 heads of lettuce. No. You're pulling in together like 60 heads of lettuce from all over the place, okay? So maybe one head of lettuce had E. coli. Now it's in 800 bags. Okay? These people are crazy. All right? So, and get this, salmonella, okay? In the documentary, 26% of Purdue chicken had salmonella. And get this, salmonella in the United States of America is not known as a pathogen, whereas in other countries that are crushing it, it's known as a pathogen, so you can't sell chicken with salmonella in it. But the United States of America still allows companies to sell us chicken that they know has salmonella on it.
Let me say something. If you're buying Purdue, what the fuck are you doing?
That's what I thought.
What are you doing?
Well, that's what I thought. But there are only like 4 distributions of chicken. So you might think you're buying Trader Joe's chicken, but you're actually buying from Purdue.
Excuse me?
Exactly. It's all a fucking scam.
I'm about to only get my chicken from the farmer's market. I'm about to only get everything that I own from the farmer's market.
Isn't this insane?
I'm huge on locally grown produce, by the way.
So am I.
Huge on it.
So am I. But it's like the other problem is that you go to these farmers markets, you're paying $25 for some chicken breasts, okay? Everything's overpriced. So they're making it cheaply priced so you can buy it and then you can die from it.
Well, everything isn't only overpriced at the farmer's market. Arguably,
It's accurately priced.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
accurately priced.
But we're not being paid based on the wages of farmers market food.
Right.
We're being paid on the wages of the grocery stores.
Yes.
And the grocery stores can mark down the prices because they know they're selling you dirty chicken. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, I understand why you have beef with it. There are a couple of documentaries on Netflix that are really, really good in regards to food, the food industry. I love learning about the food industry and how it's fucking us.
Yeah.
I think it's really insane.
Well, this one poor chick who was on it, she's like 18 years old. She ate a salad from Panera, was in a coma for like 10 days.
Let me tell you, I worked at Panera Bread for a month.
I wouldn't eat there
Do
if I was
not
you.
eat there. Do not eat there. I worked there for a month. 1 month. The smell in the back of the kitchen due to the vat of broccoli cheddar.
Ooh.
Okay? It's fucking disgusting. Don't work there. Don't eat there. Don't nothing.
When other countries make fun of the way that Americans look without understanding our food system and food supply, I'm like, you don't get it. You don't get
We're
it.
disgusting.
We're being fed literal
Poison.
poison because so like you go there are many places in Europe you can go if you're gluten intolerant.
Yeah.
You can go there and eat their bread because their bread will not hurt your stomach.
Yeah.
The United States fills everything with trash to make it cheap.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we're just, and not only that, but we got this election coming up next year. I don't know. I'm looking for who's doing food.
Who's doing food?
I don't know. There's got to be someone that makes a good statement about food.
Yeah. There's got to be somebody.
And I'll tell you who it's not going to be. Tell you it's not. Well, I don't even know if Joey B eats anymore. He's just fed through a tube. Motherfuckers are so old.
So
There's
old.
there was somebody there was someone put out this thing being like employees between 70 and 80 years old are being shoved out of corporate America because they're not with the times, they can't keep up, and yet they're the ones that are running the fucking country. The people that get kicked out of fucking Salesforce.
It's insane.
It's insane.
That's insane.
I got so much beef. And you know what? Next year when they're doing the little election or whatever, okay? I'm not getting involved. I'm not getting involved. I'm going to read what I need to read. Mm-hmm. Nobody's tweeting nothing. If you tweet about the election, you're annoying. Let me just say that. You're annoying. If you're still using Twitter, you're annoying.
Or even X.
X.
What they're calling it now.
Once they changed it to X, I mean, if you were still on it, I mean, you'll lead a blind horse to water. I'm sorry, but...
It's true.
You'll follow a blind horse.
Yeah.
Not, you won't lead one. You guys understand.
You guys get it.
What I'm saying is if you still use Twitter, God bless you. Okay. Our henhouse open mic was Space.
It was Space.
I have a commercial. What do you have?
I have essentially an interview. Do you want to go first?
Sure. An interview?
I don't know how to describe it.
Okay. Are you going to space soon and wanting to make a good impression on other life forms? Try Duolingo for aliens. Bleepish blorg equals don't abduct me, please. For $7 a month, you can sharpen your language and say things like schmiegel schmorg, meaning do not eat my limbs. Duolingo for Aliens also has games for kids. Your toddler can say Schmeeple Bleppy Morg, meaning I am not human caviar. Enjoy space the right way. Thought about doing it for Ozempic, but then I was like, I don't understand the benefit to the alien.
But that makes sense.
Yeah. Go ahead.
This is, I guess it's not an interview. It's more of an entry from an alien.
Okay.
The day I realized I did not belong on planet Earth was a dark one. Oh. I went with a dream. People had mentioned I seemed to be otherworldly, but I didn't want to acknowledge the fact that my dismal eyes and inability to smile were not a side effect of their popular concept depression, but just that my eyes were entirely black and I only had a hole for a mouth. I found the humans beautiful and didn't understand why I could not look like them. I spent years trying to widen my hole to see if it would bring me to smile.
Widen my hole?
Let me finish. Perhaps it could even brighten my eyes, but I never felt like one of them. You see, eventually their beauty faded. I decided to leave Earth due to the stupidity of humans. Beauty seemed to be on the surface, and underneath was absolutely alarmingly dumb. Hell, none of them could even realize I was not their own. They just kept saying they accepted me for who I was, and I got asked everywhere I went what my pronouns were.
Oh.
I said I didn't have pronouns, and they denounced me, saying I was conservative and traumatized to a point that I was against my own kind. I asked them what my kind was, and they said beautiful and worthy. Before I left, I killed 20 humans just to see if anyone cared about one another. I went to court, and they said if I plead insanity and explain my parents have money, I'll get off easy. That night, I flew back to planet Zoltron. I'll never return.
Interesting. Lots of commentary.
A lot of commentary.
A lot of commentary. Pleading insanity, your parents have money.
Misgendering the alien.
Misgendering the alien.
How it's coming across as absolutely moronic.
Can I tell you this? I feel like the whole gender thing, we were really gung-ho about it for like a year and a half. Like I felt like people were really, and now I feel like it's on this swing.
On this weird decline.
It's on a decline where people...
It's almost as though it was a bit of a fad.
A bit of a fad.
Not saying that
the lifestyle is a fad.
What I'm saying is that the whole concept seems to have faded a bit.
Yeah, not as many pins. I'm not seeing as many pins.
Yeah. Interesting.
Well, this has been another great episode of Nightcoop.
Nightcoop.
Thank you for coming and joining us.
Yes.
Hope you had a good time. My name is Kelly Ryan. You can follow me at This Is Kelly Ryan.
And my name is Allie Ryan, and you can follow me at I Am Allie Ryan.
And then please follow the Nightcoop podcast page. And we will see you soon.
All right.
All right.
Bye, guys.